This is the D5 trading pot that I've been working on. I had developed a trial version that I did share with you on our Telegram. I used the recommendations that you guys gave out to be able to develop this pot, and on this very video I took 60 runs for you to be able to check out how this pot is working. To keep everything as simple as possible, this pot is executing over 1, and whenever it incurs a loss, that is now where the magic happens. It executes towards one direction, and whenever it incurs a loss, it tries to recover towards the same direction. After failing to recover using that very run, it will now try to change the directions and be able to recover the lost amount. So in between when I was recording this video, there is a point where we incurred losses, and I could love you guys to be able to check how the pot executes after it incurs a loss. So the first loss occurs, no martingale. The second loss occurs, still no martingale. After now incurring 2 losses, that is when now the martingale comes in, and the direction tries to shift from over to under, and after recovering, it then starts to execute towards one direction. So that is one of the many circumstances where we did incur those were 3 consecutive losses. And you're supposed to understand that at most this pot, as per the moment, it is taking 3 losses. If it takes a 4th loss, stop that pot manually. Don't proceed running it if it incurs 4 losses. That is one of the best risk management feature that you are supposed to know. If the pot incurs 4 consecutive losses, stop it. At most, it should comfortably incur 3 consecutive losses, but there is a circumstance when it recovers with a 1 loss, and you'll be able to check what exactly happens. So these are 32 runs. We are still running the pot. So far so good. The 3 runs, 3 losses, and 31 profits. So for those of you who've been following along, you realize that we began with D1, from D1, D2, D2, D3, D3, D4, all the way to D5. This is now the D5 trading pot. So still we are back testing. Just make sure you hold on, because it's very important for you to be able to check how the pot executes, how the pot is running, because that is the most important part of it all. So we are at 42 runs. Out of the 42 runs, 3 losses, 40 profits. When you are now using this pot, I recommend the following. Always stake low. By any chance, if you have a $10 account, make sure you are staking maybe 0.5 or 0.35. You find somebody with a $10 account, you are staking 2. You incur a loss, it's done. So if you have a small account, just make sure you stake small. If you have a big account, you can stake bigger. Look, it took a loss. That was 1 loss, and its recovery is massive. For 1 loss, the second run, if it's a recovery run, its recovery is massive. Its recovery is a bit low when it takes 2 or 3 consecutive losses. Like now, once again, it took 3 consecutive losses like that, and then the next run was a profit. So don't change any default settings of this pot. I've done everything. What you are supposed to change only is your stake amount, your take profit, and your stop loss. Follow for more. If you are not on our Telegram channel, that is where we do everything. That is where we share free trading pots and strategies.